Hello, we're back today for our session on hope, 30 days of hope. And today I'm going to speak from 1 Corinthians 13:13. Paul says, "And now abides faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love." Now, true hope is certain of God's goodness and sees reality in the light of it. It isn't naive any more than faith is blind. To the contrary, hope gives faith its sight. Hope gives faith its sight. Faith and hope are symbiotic. Neither can exist without the other. They are also synergistic, working more effectively together than they could separately. In fact, hope without faith is wishful thinking. Yet, while faith and hope are interdependent, they are also distinctly different from one another in at least two ways. Faith resides in the heart, while hope exists in the mind. According to the Bible, faith and love are a breastplate. They protect our hearts, while hope is a helmet protecting our mind. So they're dealing with the heart and the mind. Now, there's nothing wrong with expecting results, of course, but God's word teaches us to celebrate our future while we patiently wait for it. And that's where hope comes in. Hope sees the results before faith substantiates it. It is patience with binoculars. I like that. It's patience with binoculars. Hope is like the architect who can look at a mere blue line on paper and see the building. He's the man that creates the building before it is ever actually constructed. Then faith, on the other hand, is the contractor who comes and takes hope's vision and executes it. Without hope and faith working together, the building won't get built. Let me illustrate this personally. At 14 years of age, I attended a camp meeting on Vancouver Island in Canada. And a prophet, a man with a vision, had a vision of my life and my ministry. He laid his hands on me to pray for me. He said, "Young man, I see you standing before hundreds of thousands of people somewhere halfway around the world. You're going to be called to the nations. God is calling you to the nations." Now, that is when hope, a little flicker of hope came to my heart. But it was later at ORU forming a music group called Living Sound and actually going to the nation of Poland. That whole thing was the construction. That was faith. We put the whole system together. Hope gave us the vision and faith came along. And what happened in Poland was beyond anything I could ever dare to ask or think. I'm going to sum it up with the two verses. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose." Another verse is out of Hebrews 11:1. "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for." Hope and faith together. Faith is the substance of things hoped for.